I love you shimmying in, shimmying in.
Always dancing way.
It's good to see you both. We'll talk about your friendship in a minute, because a lot of people might not know that you're such good friends. I just want to mention the tour. It's called Reborn. I can imagine, Amy, with everything you've been through, why, but tell us how you came up with the name and what does it mean to both of you?
Actually, Carlos came up with the name Reborn, and something we've both been through the last few years. Obviously, my cancer journey, which two of us here, well, three of us actually only know too well what it's like to go through breast cancer and how I feel coming out the other side. But also Carlos, he's been on his own journey since moving to the UK, being able to be true to himself, his sexuality, and how the UK has just opened him. Yeah, just
How
our
difficult
friendship.
was that for you, then, to be your true self, which you feel you maybe couldn't have been back home in China?
Yeah, you know, I have to say, hello, everybody, love just being here. And I have to say, back in 15 years ago was the first time I travelled to UK. I've started my dancing here. So, and I had a special feeling to this country, and I absolutely adore and love this country to being here. And so the moment I told my mum I want to move to UK and I get Strictly the job, so excited, everything, I was like, yes, this is what I want to do. I always wanted to move to UK because I find sort of like a special relationship with this country. Like, China is my country, but I feel like London is my hometown.
Well, that's lovely.
Yeah.
How did the dancing partnership, and obviously you're all in the dancers at Strictly, how did this friendship
So we used to
happen?
compete against each other, didn't we?
Oh.
Yeah,
You know,
we used to compete.
yes, in competitions. And, you know, we'd see each other be like, hi, and one would do better than one time, and it'd swap the next.
Yeah.
But then when Carlos joined Strictly, he came up to me straight away and was like, oh, you danced with Ben Jones. Oh, I liked him. And I was like, yeah, what about me? And from there, we just gravitated towards one another, become super, super close.
And she was so good to me, you know. It's, you know, you're a Chinese boy, travel all the way from China and into a completely new environment and working environment, and you're not familiar with everything you're doing. It's TV. I'm on TV. I'm, oh my Lord. And she was helping me with a bit of everything, how to do a social, how to finding the cameras, how to, you know, she looked after me so well. We were on a tour and she was looking after me every single day. And because of that, I'm being so grateful. I think that's where we really click together and finding the true friendships between each other.
Yeah, we kind of come inseparable at Strictly. And then I was diagnosed with cancer, and Carlos was there for me every step of the way. I remember calling you when I just shaved my hair, and you wanted to shave your hair straight away. I was like, no, you're just starting Strictly. Like, literally, you've just been partnered with Angela.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was there for me, my family. He's become one of the Dowdens, haven't you? You've been on holidays with me and my twin sister.
Yeah.
My mum and dad treat him like their own, don't they? You call my mum and dad
Mama and Papa.
Very
British,
when
yeah.
I read that, I was like, oh my God, he calls them Mama and Papa.
Yeah. We have such deep and sentimental relationship, especially me and Mum. And Jill, I love her.
Oh, I love your saying, don't get bitter, get better.
Yes.
That's so wonderful. And you've got such a wonderful chemistry. I can just feel it just sitting here. You're so lovely together.
Oh, thank
bet
you.
the tour will be amazing. But it's so wonderful to finally get back, isn't it, into what you love doing and be working again when you've had to have that time off.
Yeah.
It's great to see. Does that feel good to be back doing?
Oh, absolutely. I finished the Strictly Come Dancing live tour last night, and I was so proud of myself, being able to do 10 shows a week, because I wasn't sure my body was ever going to be capable of it. And every day after chemo, you start feeling stronger and better, but it wasn't really till December I was like, oh yeah, this is what it feels like to have your energy and your strength back. And I'm just so proud of how far I've come. And only in the last few weeks, because I look confident, but I've really not been, have I? I spent most nights during Strictly crying at your house, wasn't I? Saying, my body feels different, my dancing's not as good, I don't look or feel the same. But actually, I really feel like Amy again, and I'm so proud of how far I've come, and I can't wait to take down tours with you. Thank you.
Amy, obviously, I know and I appreciate how hard it must have been
going through your cancer journey to get back on stage and do what you were so passionate about. How did that feel then when you had that accident, that injury that then took you away? That must have been so hard for you to... And obviously you're saying you were crying a lot.
Yeah, I was absolutely devastated. Since those words, "You've got cancer," and I had my dancing taken away from me, the aim was to get back on the Strictly Come Dancing dance floor. I did. I got partnered with the incredible JB, who I knew could go all the way to the final. And then to have it taken away from me again was... Well, I spent the first few nights at your house crying.
Yeah.
It was devastating, but, like, you don't get bitter, you get better. And I was so proud he was able to continue with Lauren and make it all the way to the final. And I just, you know, I've had to learn for the first time in my life to be patient and to be kind to myself, kind to my body.
Yeah.
But also, I'm determined that cancer, Crohn's disease, it won't define me. It doesn't take away my passion, my talents, my love of what I do in life. You know,
And
it might
also
take me
your
longer.
excuse me, your campaigning
Yes.
has now earned you an MBE.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Thank you. I go to the Palace next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
And also, I was reading your brief that you underwent IVF before you started treatment, which is something I'm familiar with. And you got eggs.
Yes.
Have you thought about when, or if you still want to pursue that, or where you're at in that journey? Because now you've just finally got your strength back in your body. But where does that sit in your mind space, in your heart space?
Yeah, so at the moment it would be too soon. I had a hormone-fed cancer, so I have been put into early menopause, and it would be too dangerous now to consider it. But I really want to be a mum. I've always wanted to be a mum. We do have 5 embryos, and I hope one day, if it's safe to do so, I do get the privilege and honour to be someone's mummy.
Well, it's been you've achieved so much, Amy, and you're such an inspiration to everybody. But it's so lovely to see this friendship as well, the two of you. What can people expect on the tour?
Ooh, every
Carlos.
emotion going. Tell them all the styles of
Okay,
dance.
before I'm talking about a tour, I really want to say this out, is because Amy, I think she's the person that I've met who has so much passion for dancing, especially in her first year when she diagnosed as cancer. She came to Strictly visit us once in a while, but I know, and everybody was like, why she's not, you know, resting at home? It's such risky. But I know that was, I know that was the only things that can support her and make her through, because by being there in the ballroom with everybody, and she can survive. Otherwise, I think we would not have seen her sitting here if she's resting at home, because she's such a different personality. She needs that. She needs dancing. She needs Strictly, and she needs to be alive and to feel herself again.
Yes.
For that, I think that's what Reborn's happening. And,
Yes, well, we need to see you both. It's great to see this friendship. People can see you on the Reborn tour. You start on the 10th of March in Birmingham.
1 month today.
1 month today. You've got 20 shows. You're going all across the UK. So go and see them in a theatre near you. Congratulations on your MBE. Have you got your outfit?
I went for a fit-in this morning.
Did you?
It's stunning, I know.
Oh,
Can you give us a little
you're going to
hint?
approve too, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
I have my eyes on her
Right.
every single time.
Yeah. Does he critique?
Yeah, sometimes he'll say to me, "Who told you look good in that?"
No,
Yes, you do. Cold.
OK, well, listen, have a wonderful, wonderful time. Great to see you. Amy, Dowden and Carlos.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.